Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel on LELB Society. I'm Dr. Hariri, the creator of LELB Society at LELB.net. And in this session I'm going to teach you an English vocabulary lesson on the basis of health and disease. So the vocabulary items that are going to be taught here are related to health and disease. Before starting, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for the upcoming free English videos of high quality. Okay, so the first word is afflict, and it means if a person or illness afflicts a person or thing, they suffer from it. So you can say strike. Okay. It is an illness which afflicts women more than men. The next word is cancer, which is unfortunately so ubiquitous these days, which is a progressive disease. A tumor is formed and the tumor is either malignant or benign. Sometimes it is deadly, sometimes if treated appropriately and timely, it could be curable. He died of liver cancer. Remember, this is a typical mistake to say die from, which is wrong. Die of cancer, not die from cancer. Chiropractor. A specialist whose job is to treat diseases by adjusting people's bones and joints, especially in the spine. So a chiropractor is not necessarily a medical doctor, but he or she must be really experienced. So, finally, our local chiropractor could treat my chronic backache. Chronic means lasting for a long time. Chronic. Of a disease lasting for a long time. Long lasting, enduring, always present. Contagious. Of a disease that can be transmitted from person to person by contact. Transmittable. Spreadable. Transmissible. Infectious. Flu is a common contagious disease, especially in the winter. Particularly, fundamentally in the winter. Flu is the short form of influenza, which is a viral disease. Cure all. Something that people think will solve any problem or cure any disease or illness, which does not actually exist. So it is most of the time imaginary. A cure-all wonder drug. Emaciated. So it means very thin and weak, usually because of illness or extreme hunger. Emaciated. Okay. There were pictures of emaciated children on the cover of the magazine. The poor children must be suffering from a severe case of malnutrition or undernourishment. Epidemic. An outbreak of a disease, a fast-spreading disease, a rapid growth in something. Hundreds of people died on that island due to an epidemic of a viral disease. Died on that island due to means because of something, an epidemic of a viral disease. Virus related, of a virus. For example, flu is a viral disease. Cold is another viral disease. Fatal. A fatal illness or accident, etc., causes death. Deadly. Lethal. Mortal. Terminal. This illness is fatal in almost all cases. It's clear. Fatigue. Tiredness. Tiredness in the form of a disease, it's not usual tiredness. She was suffering from fatigue and stress-related illness. Gaunt, which makes a perfect synonym for emaciated, as we just learned. Very thin, especially because of illness or hunger. Gaunt. Her face was gaunt and grey. Lithe. Young, healthy, attractive, and able to move and bend gracefully. A good synonym for that is agile. He had the lithe, athletic body of a ballet dancer. It's clear. Athletic body of a ballet dancer, which is a particular type of dance. And your body must be really flexible in order to become a ballet dancer. Malady, which is a disease and wrong or bad feeling when you are in a bad mood because of something wrong, because there is something wrong with you. Apathy, which means when someone lacks interest or energy and is unwilling to take action. Apathy is one of the maladies of modern societies or modern society. Malignant. It describes a disease or diseased growth that is likely to get uncontrollably worse and lead to death. So I told you a tumor, so here we have the example. Is the tumor malignant or benign? Is the tumor malignant or benign? So what is a tumor? Tumor is a mass of diseased cells and tissues in human bodies, either malignant or benign, without any physiological purpose. Lump. So a tumor must be either malignant, means most of the time deadly, or benign, means not dangerous, not deadly. So here, not malignant or fatal, not life-threatening, harmless. Malnutrition. It means physical weakness and bad health caused by a lack of food or by a lack of the types of food necessary for good health. Undernourishment. Many of the refugees are suffering from severe malnutrition. Mal in Latin means bad. Okay, wrong. Medication. A medicine or a set of medicines or drugs used to improve a particular condition or illness. In this study, patients were taken off their usual medications. So it means they left their medications. Okay, or they did not receive or take their medications anymore. Mortal. Mortal has several meanings. One of them means actually dying. So we say humans are mortal. It means that we die sooner or later. So we are mortal creatures. And the second meaning actually is deadly or lethal, fatal, a mortal injury or illness. The opposite is immortal. Narcotic. It means an addictive drug from opium that relieves pain and causes dizziness. Drug, medicine, tranquilizing, painkiller or tranquilizer. Yeah. The physician. We're going to see that later on. Or general doctor prescribed me some narcotic to deal with my acute pain. Deal with. Deal with means to cope with, handle. Cope with, handle, take care of. My acute, severe, extreme, painful, pain. So you could also say excruciating, or intense pain. Okay, the rest is clear. Neurotic. Neurotic means behaving strangely or in an anxious way, often because you have a mental illness. So it means that actually you are rather insane, of course, that person who is neurotic. So crazy or something, you know. So she is neurotic about her weight. She weighs herself 3 times a day. So she's too preoccupied with her weight. Preoccupied with, or concerned with, or fussy about, in an irrational way. Nourish. To feed somebody and protect them so that they could grow and survive, support, encourage, foster, feed. Young children should be properly nourished to grow well and healthy. Obese. Extremely fat, overweight. Among his underweight siblings, Alex seems rather obese. So sibling means brother or sister. So he has 5 brothers and sisters, siblings, and among them he seems to be rather obese. It means his siblings are not as obese as he is, or they are normal at least. And the noun form is obesity. Obesity. The state of being obese or extremely fat. Overweightness. Corpulence. Fatness. Stoutness. There has been an epidemic of childhood obesity in modern societies. Epidemic, we covered that. So it's clear. Because of leading a sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle. without much physical exercise. Palliate. To reduce the effects of an illness, pain, etc. without curing them. So it's a kind of painkiller. Chosen carefully, the oil may not only palliate but also cure the condition. So not only, it means in addition to doing or being something else. Not only palliate but also cure the condition. Pay attention to my intonation. Panacea. It means something that will solve all problems or cure all, as we learned. Technology is not a panacea for all our problems, so it cannot solve all of our problems. Patient. A person who is receiving medical care or who is cared for by a particular doctor or dentist when necessary. A person who is ill and hospitalized. I'm a patient of Dr. Stephens. Please, could I make an appointment to see her? Can I see her? Physician. A doctor, medical doctor, especially one who has general skill and is not a surgeon. So we say general practitioner or GP. The physician prescribed me some medication for my disease. Medication is medicine. Okay. Psychotherapy. Psychotherapy means treating mental disorders or illnesses through psychological methods instead of drugs or operations. I could successfully overcome or deal with or handle my chronic depression, chronic lasting for a long time. Depression, it means a mental condition or psychiatric disorder of being sad, dejected and hopeless, melancholy, despair, and also it means economic slump or recession. This is the second meaning. So, I could successfully overcome my chronic depression through 5 sessions of psychotherapy. It's clear. Rehabilitate. To help someone regain health, restore someone's good rank or position, restore, recover, regenerate, repair, re-establish. It was attempted to rehabilitate the severely traumatized patient. Traumatized here means shocked or appalled, or you could say terrified, horrified, traumatized. Revive. To come or bring something back to life, health, existence, or use. They are performing CPR on this person to revive him. Yeah. My plants revived as soon as I gave them some water. It's clear. Salubrious. Good for health, beneficial to or promoting health or well-being. Healthy. The less salubrious area near the docks. Docks here means seashore or wharf or harbor, where ships land generally in order to just load some cargo and merchandise. Succumb. The first meaning means to lose the determination to oppose something, to accept defeat. But here we are dealing with the second meaning of that, which means to die or to suffer badly from a disease. Thousands of cows have succumbed. Pay attention, B or B is not pronounced. Don't say succumb, it's succumb. So thousands of cows have succumbed to the disease in the past few months. It means they have been afflicted with the disease, and possibly they have passed away. Or for cow, we don't say pass away, we say die. Pass away, remember, it's a very formal and polite way to say that somebody has died. Pass away. So yeah. Therapy means a treatment which helps someone feel better, grow stronger, etc., especially after an illness. Therapy, we already had psychotherapy, so speech therapy. Undernourished, it means not eating enough food to maintain good health. So you see that this poor child is so emaciated and gaunt, thin and underweight. Many of the children are undernourished and suffering from serious diseases. Vaccinate, to give someone a vaccine, usually by injection, to prevent them from getting a disease. It's clear. The children were vaccinated against the major childhood diseases. Pay attention, we say vaccinate against. So they were vaccinated against that disease. And the last word is well-being, which means the state of feeling healthy and happy. People doing yoga benefit from an increased feeling of well-being. Okay, so we come to the end of this vocabulary lesson. I hope you've found it useful. So please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for the upcoming free English videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.